3-2 victory, bit of a 5-goal thriller. It was a little bit scrappy come towards the end, but first league win of the season, and of course at home as well. I mean, what was your thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, obviously I'm delighted. I mean, the last time I stood here on the opening day, it wasn't good enough, and we were really naive that day. But I feel like we've really grown across a couple of weeks, and our performances are going from strength to strength. New partnerships are forming on the pitch, and we're really beginning to get an identity about ourselves. And credit to Wellington, they came with a game plan today, and they're good on the eye. They try and play from the back, if you will. We felt that we addressed their patterns that they were revealing early doors, pretty early on. We won a penalty through winning the ball in transition, which helped us in the first half to take a 1-0 lead. They scored right after half time, obviously. It was a bit of a sucker punch. I was disappointed with that. We talk a lot about pressing the reset button, particularly around half time. And but then they had a little spell for 10 minutes. And then, Payne's, who's dead balls, he's coming today. He's been suspended the first couple of games, but he's coming today. His dead balls were excellent all day, and he's put one right on Ruben's head for his second goal of the game. Rick scores a goal, which they will say is controversial. As well, was he offside? Was he not offside? Rick wasn't offside. No. Ruben probably was still in an offside position. Linesman's flag, they've stopped. I would argue that you need to play to the whistle, but I'm sure if I was in the other dugout, I would have said the same. So it's just one of them. But Rick's carried on and he's done his job. He's rounded the keeper and scored for 3-1. At 3-1, he's gone in on the angle. Could have made it 4-1. He didn't. If he does that, it's game over. Yeah. He didn't do that, and he had a sort of cross-come shot, and it just eluded the far post. And then at that point, we're into the last 5 minutes. They get a long throw in and manage to sort of poke one home. And so it sets up a final frantic sort of last 5 minutes really, and things spilled over a little bit as well, and just within those final few minutes. But delighted with the boys, delighted with they were resolute again at the back end of the game when we conceded late like we did last week, and so delighted to get the first win in the league. It's only our second league game. We haven't had the privilege of playing midweeks yet, so we're looking forward to that one on Tuesday at Saltash.
Yeah, and I was just thinking it heading into the game. 2 weeks ago, obviously we had that home game, which it didn't work in your favour. Yeah. That seems a long time ago. Yeah. What would you say has changed, in the squad in the performance between now and perhaps then?
I mean, the personnel hasn't changed a great deal because we've had people that have been suspended, some with injuries, so we haven't changed the personnel a great deal. But the messages that we're beginning to drip feed in. Listen, when you come in, you want to put your identity on something, but it takes time. Yeah, and you can't overwhelm players with too many messages, otherwise they end up doing nothing. So we've been drip feeding in some messages. They're beginning to show the identity that we want to establish here now. I felt that we were really good in the transition today, and that's been a real feature of our play recently, and we looked to threat from set plays as well. So those are two areas that I'm really pleased with. We've still got work to do, both in and out of possession, but someone asked me just now, where would you rate that performance? Probably about 70%. There's still so much more to come from this squad. Shout out to Jordan Kopp, who came on today, and for the 20 minutes that he was on, he showed inside 5 minutes why he's been brought to this football club. Two sort of defence splitting passes, one which led to the third goal. And he was real quality out there today, and worth the entrance fee.
And Ruben Wilson, he's certainly written the headlines today, and he scored in the last game.
Yeah,
it's 2 goals. He was involved heavily in the third one, as you say. Yeah. But he's still got to be there to be involved, even if he was offside or onside, whatever it has to be. He's really hit the ground running. That must be, ticks so many boxes for you as a manager.
Is another one who was brought to his football club to impact games at the top end of the pitch, and he's done that so far. And the partnership that he's developing with Ricky is growing. It's really strong, and we're very, very fortunate to have both of them at this football club, and I think they're going to go on to have hopefully really good seasons, the pair of them, because they look like they're enjoying their football and they're playing really, really well together.
He's playing his ex-employers on Tuesday night at Saltash, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But for us, it's just another game, and it's another game where we'll be going there fully, respecting the opposition, because you need to do that. Doesn't matter who it is, but we'll be going there with a game plan to try and do what we've got to do, and that's secure the 3 points.
Perfect.